Nick.
Alex.
Welcome to Nick and Alex. 今日はマスク会食について話します。Yeah, so basically the Japanese government has mandated a new, or it's not really mandated, but expressed advice to put on masks when you go out to eat.
Right.
And also don't eat with more than 5 people. So we're going to give our opinions on that. Would you like to start or? Okay, I'll start. Well, I think this is completely insane, and I've thought a lot of corona restrictions were insane because I'm not against corona restrictions, but I'm against optics. And when I say optics, I mean it doesn't really do anything, it's just for show. And a lot of the time masks for me are just for show. Like 最近そういうファッションマスク売ってんだけどさ、ちゃんとパッケージを見るとウイルスとかの養分になりませんとかそういうの書いてんだけどさ。And I understand, like, if I'm on the train, I'll wear a mask for manners. But, あれさ、その、マスクをつけてんじゃん、食べてる時。で、外すじゃん。一番唾が出る時じゃん、それが。It's like the dirtiest part of, you. So, it's just optics. There's no real, and it's also blind following on part of people that follow it. And I don't mind if you follow, but for me, it's either don't go out at all, stay at your house and eat, or just go out and eat. I mean, there's studies and a lot of people I know on, social media are like, I don't know why I need to keep saying this, but you need to wear a mask. The vaccine hasn't come out yet. If you don't want people to die, wear a mask. But if you read the studies about corona, and I'm not saying that corona doesn't exist, I'm saying that there's like a 97 to 99%, I think, survival rate. If I'm wrong, you guys can comment and 俺をバカにしてもいいんだけど, it's something to be concerned about, but you should be rationally concerned and you should use rational precautions. Like if you don't want to spread anything, just don't leave your house or go just to the supermarket.
Right.
ごめん、超喋った。はい、What do you think?
Well, no, I think that's a good point as well, that if you are really concerned, then just stay home. And
Yeah.
Well, one thing I have to give it to the Japanese government that, they don't force you.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know if they can't, right? There is like no legal...
Yeah, they can't do it. それはコロナになってから日本はどんだけいい国か分かった。国民たちがルールを守る、日本の政府がルールを強制的にさせない。Yeah.
So sure, if you wanna eat like that, but the thing is, and I think you actually told me this, that once you like hazusu it once, then it doesn't really make sense to wear it anymore because, well, yeah, you've already kind of spread your virus.
Well, really, the point of having a mask or something over your face, it doesn't, I don't know if corona is airborne or not, but if if it's in the air, it can still get into it, especially through one of those fashion masks. But the whole point of it so that you don't spit on people, right? But I was in a cafe today, and by the way, I'm not concerned about corona personally, like getting it myself. If I had it, I wouldn't want to spread it to people. But, some guy took it off and like, そのマスクを外してで、なんかコーヒーを飲んだんだけどさ、意味ないじゃん、あれは。I actually looked at my coffee to see if he spit in it. I actually got concerned about corona. I get concerned about corona every time they take the mask off. It's like a reminder that there's corona, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Also, I see a lot of people who are like, they're wearing a mask but they're coughing. If you woke up coughing, could you just
stay home?
Yeah. Like call your company, say, because... Well, if you end up being infected, then you would have to call your company and say that you pretty much probably infected everyone. So, like, what's your urgent deal that you have to leave the house?
But Japan tends to be a country of optics in general. For instance, 他の optics の例を教えるね。例えばね、日本はギャンブルはいい方だけど、パチンコはあり。で、パチンコはお金もらわないんだけど、隣の店に行って、そういう、なんていうの? Like the tablet, you turn it in for money. That's just optics. Or 風俗はいい方だけど there's a bunch of weird, loopholes. It's just all loopholes. So, and another optic thing, for instance, is if you go on TV shows, which I do go on TV shows here, 撮ってる時はすごいちゃんと対策してるよみたいなふりをしてんだけど、カメラが回ってない時は全く、もちろんある程度対策はしてんだけど it's all fake, it's all optics. So I'm against optics and I'm against people that are like, sometimes people are like to me like, well, can't you just do it as manners? And it's like, so you're telling me to think like a sheep. Just
you're telling me not to think about it. Just do things.
Yeah, and I will wear a mask, and I do wear a mask, but I want the right to be able to think like this is like I'll wear a mask sometimes and be like, I feel so stupid right now, you know.
Yeah.
But it's easy to wear a mask in like the supermarket or, you know, buying something at a store or in the train.
Yeah, no, I just think like when you're eating, well, there's no way to eat without, you know, somehow getting under it. So just don't eat outside, or if you do eat outside, then, well, there is just, you know.
I have an idea. They should just make all restaurants intravenous. So they just take all the vitamins and minerals from the food and we just stick like a needle in our arm and we just take in the...
Why would you... That takes the pleasure out of...
But that's basically what this mask thing is doing, is taking the pleasure out of it.
It's true.
I mean, I guess, you know, there's... Well, if you want to do it, fine.
That's sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I mean, just like, I don't see the point of doing gaishoku unless you're, you know, going with friends, having fun, like enjoying talking stuff. Well, if I have to do that, then I'd rather stay at home and you know, just
exactly. まあ多分 I have a feeling that most Japanese people have the opposite opinion of us. So I think some people will get mad because I've said stuff.
Please do.
Yeah, I've said stuff on Twitter before. And you know what is another thing that's kind of unrelated is we keep seeing news like there's this amount of corona now, this is coming, you know, it's coming back and this and that. I really could care less about Japan because I'm not worried about Japan. I want to know what's going on in China because nobody's talking about what's going on with corona in China. They seem to, like, from the media perspective, that they're fine.
The things we'll never know. Like
we will never know.
They didn't tell us from the start and they're not going to tell us.
But, I think the optics thing is a very interesting phenomenon that Japan tends to have. It's
certainly.
I've said it before in Black Samurai's video. It's like omamori, like you get from the shrine, you know, and you just put it. It's.
Well, I suppose when you have this kind of rules and you don't think about them, that just gives you a false sense of security. As long as I do this, I'm totally fine. And there's no guarantee, right? You can wear a mask and you can still get it.
One thing that I do probably more than anybody I know is wash my hands. And now I don't put my fingers in. I used to like pick my nose all the time and put my fingers in my mouth, or pick my nose and then put my fingers in my mouth.
So Corona did you some good actually.
Yeah. So now I don't do that at all. My hands are always washed. And I don't wash them stupidly. Like I'll be in the gym. It's really funny. So you go to gyms here and it has alcohol, you know, alcohol spray. And some of the bottles say that they kill viruses, but I'm not sure if alcohol kills viruses.
I think it does. Well, that's what we believe in Russia, you know.
Really? I mean, I know it kills bacteria. It makes sense that it would kill bacteria. But also, when you overexpose your hands to being antibacterial, it ruins your gut biome and stuff like that.
Yeah, it ruins your skin.
And it ruins your skin, and you get more susceptible to getting bad bacteria. So you also have to wash your hands responsibly, too. You can't just, like, clean stuff every single time you touch, you know.
Yeah, I think, you know, like this year, next year, a lot of dermatologists will have a lot of...
I was thinking about that. A lot. Anyway, obviously don't take our words as the final...
also don't take it as we say none of this is necessary.
Be all... what is it? Be all seo? Something like that. Whatever. There's some term, but that's just an opinion. It's just an opinion.
Yeah,
okay.
Right, okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.